This is the wall behind my computer desk. There's nothing on it, so I decided to make some superhero emblems to hang on it. The first one I'm going to make is a Superman emblem. I started out by making a lined version of the logo to make it easier to cut out on the scroll saw. I did this in Inkscape and it was relatively easy. All you need to do is trace the lines with the bezier tool. Then I just exported the traced lines and brought them into paint.net and sized them how I wanted them. I want all of the logos I put on the wall to be no bigger than 8 inches by 8 inches. I was going to temporarily glue the template to the piece of cherry, but decided to do the old school pencil transfer method instead. Just cover the lines on the opposite side with pencil lead and then turn it over and use a pen to transfer it to the wood. I cut the outside of the emblem using the bandsaw. I drilled holes for the inner cutouts so I could get the scroll saw blade through. I used 2 different blades in the scroll saw, one of which was a spiral blade that was giving me a lot of fits. I ended up switching to a fine reverse tooth blade instead. I then set up the emblem for resin. I spread petroleum jelly on the piece of thin hardwood and clamped the emblem down. I mixed the 2-part resin together and added in some basic yellow acrylic paint. Pouring is pretty self-explanatory. I just took my time to make sure each of the holes were filled roughly the same level. Then I popped any of the bubbles that had risen to the surface with a lighter. The emblem released from the hardboard very easily, and there was only one spot where the resin had seeped out the bottom, which is not a big deal and can be taken care of when sanded. I sanded the back to get rid of the light film of resin that was present. Then I coated the whole thing with spray poly. I added 3 of the sticky 3M poster tabs to the back and then stuck it to the wall. It turned out pretty well, and I love having it hang over my desk. It'll be even better once I get the rest of them up there. So that's it. I hope you found this video helpful or interesting in some way. You can get a little more information about this project by visiting the link in the description as well. As always, we want to thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing. And until the next video, be safe and stay creative.